Previously on Rivergate, we was going broke. Y'all saw it, so we gotta add some people. We pretty much done. Let's go way over here. We're gonna add in a little township, a little village. I don't know what you call it, but I just know we are down bad as far as money, and that's why we really need these citizens, man, because we gotta pay these loans back. We will go broke. Like, I don't need colossal order showing up at my door asking for the money.
You owe me some money, motherfucker.
Hell no, but here you go.
So yeah, we gotta get in the green as fast as possible. And to do that, we need some citizens, and we gotta figure out, make sure we not. All our money is going out the door because of the trains. You know, I know this, and I knew that was gonna be a spicy start. But you know, that's what we wanted to do. Before we do anything, let's do a little road work. This is like our only main road right now, so we need to turn this into like a 4-lane, not the big thick vanilla joints. We using the 4 lanes from the big urban roads pack. They are like the same size as a normal street. And I'm going to run one main road underneath this train track. I don't want to have 2 intersections over the train track that close together. So we're going to go ahead and make this a bridge, check that height, and let's go ahead and start making this look pretty. We don't want to leave stuff like this for later. So yeah, now we got like a little underpass jumping off right here, making this entrance to the area just look a little bit more professionally. Also, I have been, no, that's not right. I've been naming the districts. I was worried about the city breaking, but I think after this episode, we'll be straight. This district is going to be called Starlet, and you'll see why. Right now, I'm just preparing to lay down like a little shopping center. We don't really have any, like, it's not big box. I won't call it big box, but, you know, it's going to have like a kind of a big grocery store. I was really struggling for a while going through the assets. Like, what is this area? What would they have? I wanted to use a K. Rogers.
K. Rogers. You know, that's what hood people call it, but it's called Kroger.
The asset was a little bit too big, Paul, so I'm using this Red Rock Plaza. Go ahead and start placing these buildings down. Trying to keep it tight on the edit if y'all don't notice. We don't leave no fat on the bone, man. This corner store right here, this will be our main little grocery store. Add a little bank on the corner. Chico's Tacos. I bet you them Chico's Tacos, that place looks like them tacos be fire. So yeah, let's mark out the area, and y'all saw why it's called Starlet. Y'all saw that really dope retro shopping center sign. Let me get a hooray. All right, man, we back at it, and we gonna keep it going. We're gonna lay down this alleyway because I really don't want them delivery trucks running through that parking lot and spinning the spawn points around so the deliveries actually go to the back, making sure everything's functioning, no cars are doing the weird spinny thing. It's all working. Let's detail. So since I couldn't use McKay Rogers, I decided to go with that good old Winn Dixies. That Winn Dixies, though? That Winn Dixies? Come on, man. Cause you know, this area right here, this whole pretty much the first part of what we built is working class whites, man. It's a few black people, a few, you know, Latinos mixed in, but for the most part, it's working class whites. They definitely ain't going up to Trader Joe's and blowing their whole bag. They going up to the Winn Dixies. It might be a Publix, but in this city, we rocking with that Winn Dixies.
Winn Dixie.
Good job today.
America's supermarket.
Come on, man. Look at the smile on that dude's face. He proud of working at that Winn Dixie's right there. But so yeah, I had to kind of make a decision as well as far as the geography of the city. It can't be in the Northwest. This has to be like at the mouth of the Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? It makes more sense for the story that we're gonna start weaving in So, think New Orleans, think that type of a vibe, that Mississippi, deep Alabama, super racist, but we don't have a lot of that here. And again, when we get into the story, I'll explain why. Right now, I'm just laying down a road network, man. I need a complete project. I need a complete neighborhood. I need people to start coming in. And I took a little moment and decided to make this little cool roundabout to kind of lead into the neighborhood area, man. I was looking at some statues. I see you got the Kaiser riding on his horse. We don't really, nah, fam. You know what I'm saying? So I was on the workshop and I found something it really just fit. Like when I saw it, I was almost like, I can't believe it. But we found a sculpture that's a deer. I mean, I'm not tripping. That's fate, right? Like, that's Jesus working, right? Okay, well, y'all watch me work. We about to put the sauce on. Nothing too crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it just kind of gets me in the mind frame and in the headspace of the people that live in this neighborhood. And you can kind of see they never let that 50s stuff go, man. They kind of still on that vibe. You see, we got the top-notch burger right there. You pull up, they probably coming up out of there with your stuff on skates or something, man. Y'all know how they get down. Y'all hear this Johnny Love Chachi background music, cuz that's how we rocking over here in Starlet, man. We ain't got no gangsters like that over here in Starlet. You know what I'm saying? It's just people going to work. They going to Winn Dixies. They ain't making no trouble. They just living life over here, man. I laid out a few more commercial assets right here on this little main drag. And the little industrial looking building right there. I looked through all the props. I wanted to kind of get an idea for what can this building be. It seems like it could be something cool, especially because it's on the corner. And I end up not finding anything. So how about y'all find y'all way to the comments and let me know what I should make this building into. I'm using the district style editor to do something that nobody's ever seen me do, especially if you've just been watching me on YouTube. I'm gonna zone. So I made me a little style of some nice little suburban homes. Like I said, man, these just regular chill white folks. You know, white girls named Morgan, Taylor. Y'all know who I'm talking about, man. They just be chilling. So we letting this neighborhood grow in. I never got to do this on Veridian County because I really didn't feel like taking the time to make those packs. Plus the houses were like kind of all over the place. But here I know what I want to use. It's just these little chill residentials. Along this train line though, I want these houses to be kind of rusty. Like if you are looking for some cocaine, you go down there, they probably got you. If they ain't got you, they can take you over into the hood. They know somebody. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't be sitting there looking at me like, oh my God, you clutching your pearls. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I add some little mobile homes to this hill, kind of make their own little development. They probably all owned by like one person. They got rent still. And we're going to connect everything up with some paths. I want everything to be walkable. You don't have to, get in your car. And with us adding that many houses, I definitely know we experiencing some power issues, some water issues, all that's going crazy. This is a functional city, people. Don't get it confused. We still have to maintain all that. So I'm checking like the wattage, trying to see what's going on, trying to see how much more we need. And I think I'm actually going to end up just using one of these joints you put over in the water. And I'm doing this simply because I don't want to put no more than windmills up on the hill. I think it looks dope in the cinematics with just them three. I'm never gonna move them three, so we're gonna hide this one. Eventually I would like to put like a power plant or something, but has anybody else been experiencing that thing where the coal power plant just runs out of coal and don't never bring no more in? That's happening every time I try to play the game, so I always use other stuff. Definitely would like to use a real coal power plant or something like that. I think everything's balancing out. One thing I do know is we have people moving in. I can see it. We got folks. Come on in. Bring your raggedy ass on in and move in your house, man. That's what I'm talking about. That big soul train line of people moving in. That's what we need, man. We need that because we need that tax revenue. I'm going to start laying out a little bit of detail and nothing crazy. Matter of fact, I want to see how fast we can generate some money. Let's put this in 1,000 speed. I'm still here. I'm just watching this with y'all. We just checking that money. You know, we don't want nothing to go crazy. Gotta check this budget. Let's see if we can go up to 13. We might can get away with it. We don't know. They might not complain. You know what I'm saying? But we do need to jig the rest of this stuff around. We need bare minimum going out so we can make some greenbacks, man. We doing bad, man. We doing so bad. Them loans is paid back. That's good. So at least we're only paying for the one. Dialing everything back. We're going to keep getting away with this taxes thing on 13. Oh, there we go. See, I knew it was going to happen. I tried it, y'all. Y'all seen me try. It don't matter, though. But what does matter is we are officially in the green as the sun rises over Rivergate for a new day. We can finally do stuff like sim with the game off pause and not have to worry about, are we using too many trees? Y'all know how much money I done spent on trees, fam? Like, come on, bro. But it's all good, man. We just gonna sprinkle down a little something. That big gap in the middle, we saving that for the next episode. And when I say next episode, I mean like in a minute or two. Y'all see I ain't playing. We definitely getting them things cranked out. And now that we ain't going broke, we can really start to have some fun. So I'm gonna tell y'all like the old pimp say, your next move gonna be your best move. You either gonna blow up or you gonna hoe up. You gonna barbecue or you gonna mildew. Y'all stay tapped in. It's the gate.